Yo guys, what up? Nick Browen here, and I've been away. I know, I know I have, alright? I know I have. So I want to start off with saying my apologies. However, I'm still not quite getting there yet. I'm still kind of sorting through some personal stuff, I need to go get my ID because we moved. Now I've yet to go get my ID. I'm looking for a job too, so yeah. On top of that, I got GTA 5. Did not know it was as addictive as it is. That being said, I have been busy looking for jobs, trying to find a good time to get my ID, so on and so forth. So that is why videos have not been coming out. So out of the gate, my apologies. But there's been some developments in the anime community, that really kind of grinded my gears a bit. Now, I'm not going to go into detail for the full situation because I do not know the full situation. And currently, the dub airing, anyways, is not even to that point in the show yet. But I know the general gist of things. And it's around a show, fuck it, you've heard it. Or you've at least heard the name circulate around recently. Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx is a currently airing anime, and let's just say this is the beautiful, purest sense of why I am not the biggest, I don't know, and I feel like a dick for saying this, but why I don't think of myself as in the anime community. Because when it comes to anime, people are very fucking passionate. Now, I love my anime. I do, okay? I do. But there's just a point in the community where I'm just like, I can't tolerate this. I hate this. I don't like this whatsoever, And you may have heard of it. A lot of people have been, sending death threats and, threats of all calibers. Not just death threats, just threats in general to voice actors, to the directors, and the producers of Darling in the Franxx because of a situation that occurred in, I think it's the recent episode 14, right? Because I remember people talking about how Zero Two's backstory has been revealed, but it was overshadowed because people think Ichigo's being a thought. Not Bleach Ichigo, blue hair Ichigo. But I'm just sitting here like, really? Are you kidding me? You were sending death threats and threats in general to the creators, to the voice actors, to the producers of the show you're so fucking passionate about. Really? Really? I get you may not like a character for the situation they, put themselves in, and you may not like a character for the actions that they have done, but to go out of your way and to publicly, that's the key word there, publicly go out of your way to send threats to voice actors, producers, and creators of this show because you hate something a character did. It's ridiculous. And this is why I don't get too involved with the community. Because I don't know, there's just something about it that rubs me the wrong way. I merely stick to the sidelines and oversee things and just try to get the general perspectives and try to, learn more, I suppose. I usually don't, go into a post and type my little say, so I usually just stick to the sidelines, read the comments, read what's going on, form my own opinion, and then I'm going to make more videos like these. And I don't know, man, it just shows that how toxic, communities are. And again, this entire community is not toxic. Don't get me wrong, not the entirety of the community is toxic. But there are that side of the community that's out of control, and it's just, man, it makes me ashamed, And it's not just anime either. These are people everywhere, even rock and metal scene, like there's those elitists or those people that just, you know, don't like whatever. Not to say like these people sending threats are elitists, because I don't think it's that kind of situation, but you get what I mean. It's a type of person that makes a certain community toxic. And it's just like, come on, dude, really? I mean, you're really going this far for what? It's like, for what? I can't even think of a reason. For what? Why are you doing this? Again, the only reason why they're doing this is because they hate what a character is doing. And I'm just like, here's the thing. I get it. You're passionate. You're passionate about this show. You like this show. And in any ordinary circumstance, that's a good thing. But when you send threats to the creators, it's like, you've crossed a line. Stop it. You are cancer. You are cancer and you need to stop. Stop it. Anyways, if you want the full details on the specific situation, like that got people, you know, riled up and, you know, sending threats and whatnot, there's a dude named Chibi. I'll link to the video. He explained everything in the description. Where he pretty much, I think, perfectly explained the situation, because unfortunately I was already spoiled before I watched his video, so, you know, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it anyways. But I'm gonna put a link in the description if you wanna, you know, get the situation that got people, you know, riled up. And I guess the point I'm trying to get across is, no matter how much you may hate, you know, how a character is presented in the show, for their actions that they're doing, whatever the case may be, whether you hate the character's direction, like how I hate how Yang has yet to learn her fucking lessons in Volume 3. You see, I don't like how Yang's ended up in RWBY. But still, it's like, you know, no matter how you may, you know, hate a certain character is doing in the show, like whether it's an action, whether they just haven't learned, or whether they just said something that grinded your gears, whatever the case may be, under no circumstance does that make you, you know, eligible to, or not eligible, but justified to go to creators, voice actors, and producers and say, screw you, and, you know, just typing all these cancerous and vile comments in the comment sections, and it's just, it's ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. And again, this isn't the entire community. It's just that certain little section in the community, you know? But it's just ridiculous if you ask me. You know, it is what it is. Me personally, I'm not really affected by this because, well, one, I haven't been keeping up with Darling In The Franxx recently. And because, well, when it comes to, you know, just, I don't know, I'm not that easily angered. It's only when I'm very passionate about a show, like RWBY. It's when I'm very passionate about a show that I get riled up and angry. Darling In The Franxx, from what I've saw so far, it's decent, it's alright, and I can get into it. But I'm not fucking passionate about it like I am with RWBY. And again, that's a good thing in some extents, but again, man, it's just like, you gotta draw that line, man. You gotta learn to, you know, control what you say. I know you can remain anonymous on the internet and whatever, but it's just like, come on, even that doesn't give you the right to, you know, go out and say, you know, all these horrid things to these innocent people who are just making a show that's getting you talking. It's like, come on, dude. So again, bottom line is, you know, whatever the case may be, it does not give you the right, it does not make you justified to go out and to, you know, harass these people making a show you're passionate about. It doesn't give you that right. When I talk about RWBY, you know, I give my feedback, I give my criticism, and then I'm just like, you know, you can fix it, I respect what you're doing, I like what you're doing, and, you know, I can only hope for the best, and that's all you can really do. You give criticism, and, you know, just hope for the best, you know, and still support the people creating what you like. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say, man. Just stop being cancerous. Please. I beg you, stop being cancerous. But yeah. Alright, so that's it. Videos are still going to come out. Please do not mistake me there. Videos will continue to come out. Again, it's just been really busy for me trying to find a day when I can go get my ID. Being addicted to games, which I really need control of. On top of that, you know, it's just like I'm trying to find a job, you know. Unfortunately, you know, I would do YouTube like full time, but I'm not to that point where I can. You know, I can't. So I gotta go look for jobs and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy. Videos won't be coming out as frequently. Maybe like every 2-3 weeks, something like that. Which still I think is pretty decent. It's when it gets to like that point where it's like you don't release videos for like 2 months. I think that's, you know, I think that's when you gotta draw a line and say, okay, I gotta pick myself back up. But you know, it is what it is. I got a couple videos in mind. As to specifically when they'll be released, don't know. But I do have some videos in mind. So that being said, you guys, videos will be starting to come out soon again. So be ready for that. To the people bitching about the recent Darling In The Franxx debacle, whatever is going on in the show, cut it out, please. Please.